We are going on a cruise.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Eric. And we're JenEricLive.
He's got diarrhea!
July 10th, it's a Saturday, out of Galveston on the Carnival Vista. So excited.
Yeah, we're going to the Caribbean, which we've been to many times before, but we are still excited because we haven't been on a cruise since the summer of 2019, and that was up to Alaska.
That was amazing.
That was pretty great, yeah.
We are sailing out on one of the first ships to be leaving the U.S. since the shutdown 15 months ago.
It's been a long time. We've been really itching to get back to cruising. Jen and I have been on 7 cruises before this, so we are definitely avid, seasoned cruisers. And we are going to bring you guys all of the information about everything that has changed, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
There are lots of new protocols that have been put in place. They are changing regularly. So these are the things and the protocols that we know as of recording this video, which is July 5th. So what's true today is probably not going to be true next month. Definitely not what's going to be true in a couple months from now. But I want to just kind of tell y'all what we're bringing that's different, what we know is different, what we maybe think might be different.
But before we get into that, we want to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel because we are going to be putting out a bunch of cruise-related content in the next few weeks because we are going to be chronicling our adventure through vlogs over the next 2 weeks, and we really hope that you guys are subbed and like this video and all that stuff. It would really help us out a lot.
Let's start with what we're taking on the cruise that maybe we haven't taken previously, or things that we're like, oh, we got to make sure we take extra of those. So I think the first thing is face masks. We will be on a 95% vaccinated ship. However, in embarkation, debarkation, and within ports, we will have to be masked up, as well as, I don't know, I might just feel comfortable wearing a mask when I'm in an elevator with a whole bunch of people. I really haven't been in public a lot in the last year and a half, so that might just be like my little safety blanket.
If you're going on the cruise as well and you feel like you need to wear a mask walking anywhere around the ship, you can wear a mask the entire time. When you're in your room with your loved one and you don't trust them, just put a mask on. But seriously, don't feel bad for wearing a mask, and also don't feel bad for not wearing a mask because it's not required. We're all vaccinated. I know that there's Delta variant going around and everything like that, and that's one of the reasons we're being extra precautious.
Right.
Precautious.
Precautious.
Precautious is the word I was trying to say.
It's a hard word.
But mask or vest, definitely very important, and they're probably going to be very important on any cruises for the rest of this year at least.
For sure. So, additionally, hand sanitizer. They even have the small little like handy wipes type of sanitizer. We've always been the travelers, vacationers, cruisers to wipe down our rooms as soon as we get there, whether it is a cruise room or a hotel room, that type of thing. But I did end up buying the Clorox hydrogen peroxide wipes. So I bought these. We're going to take them out, put them in some baggies, because I feel like I'm probably going to want to wipe down for my mental sake, maybe once a day. I don't know.
The important thing about those specifically is that they kill norovirus.
Yes.
There's not all antibacterial soaps and wipes and everything do that, so be sure you're looking for that on the label that it kills norovirus, because that's very important.
I'll put the link down in the description if that's something that you're interested in getting. But for me, this isn't something, we normally just Clorox wipe. We felt safe enough this time. Well, actually, the last time we were on the Vista, we got the norovirus. We got very sick,
and Jen rolled her ankle. This is actually just going to be like a take 2 for us going on the Vista, because the first one was kind of a disaster. Hopefully this one won't be, but we'll see. If it is, you'll be watching it here on JenEricLive.
So let's see, another thing that I feel is important for us to bring. It might not be, all these things are what we feel, right? I'm going to bring a thermometer, and then some extra meds that, because like I said, 2 cruises ago, we got really sick and we had to end up getting medicine in Cozumel because we didn't have enough. So I'm due to our past experiences, I am bringing a little bit extra medicine. I'm bringing that thermometer with us. So I'm bringing a notebook. I always bring a notebook, but I feel like I'm bringing it for a different reason this time. Oh, and my pens, my pen, my pencil, my highlighter. So this and the Hub app together, right? The fun times are no longer going to be in your room.
Nope.
If you want like a short little abridged copy of it, you can go to guest services and get that. However, one of my favorite parts of the day is getting back after going to the shows and highlighting what I want to do the next day. And I'm not going to be able to do that. So my thought is, you know what I'll do? I'm going to use my app and then I'm just going to like write down. And you know what? I'm probably use my highlighter. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to be like, because that's a good memory for me. I don't know if memory is the right word.
Yeah, it's just a comfort thing that you do, I think that one thing that we didn't put on this list that is also very important and part of a note what Jen just said, take your phones.
Yes.
I know that a lot of people, when they go on cruises, they turn their phones off, they put it into a bag or something, and they don't touch it for the rest of the cruise. You actually are going to really need your phones this time. All of the menus, all of the fun time stuff, it's all going to be on the Carnival app, which you will have access to. You don't have to have the internet plan to be able to access that on the ship. So make sure you have your phones because they're going to be very important on these cruising. From now on, I really believe, from now on, it's going to be important.
Yeah, Carnival had mentioned that the getting rid of the fun times wasn't necessarily because of the times, but that it was saving paper. So I get that. I respect that, absolutely. With your phones, there are going to be QR codes that you're going to have to scan. So let's say that you don't want to get into the Hub app. It's easier just to scan a QR code. We do know from people who are on the ship currently, when you get into your room, there's a page with QR codes. So that's going to be something that's going to be different also. We have 3 ports. We're going to Roatan, Belize, and Cozumel. We've already bought 2 of the excursions we're going to be doing. So that's been taken care of already. We've also have bought a 12-pack of water because it's the middle of the summer. And we need to make sure that we stay hydrated because that's probably one of the things when we go on vacations that we are not good at. So having water available in our room, readily available in our room, is really important.
We also paid for the
premium
top-tier premium Wi-Fi package.
So, live streams
are going to be attempted. Attempted.
Okay, so some things that we know. Buffets will be as normal. So, on Royal Caribbean, when they left out of Nassau, they're serving you. So, you say, I like some of those mashed potatoes. I like a piece of chicken. And then they put it on your plate. The buffet on Carnival is not changing. It is all self-serve. You will have to wash your hands before you get in line. So I'm very interested to see how that's going to work. Are they going to have it roped off so you can only go in one way, leave one way? Because normally you're standing in line trying to get your vegetables and then somebody will cut in front of you.
Yeah.
So have they washed their hands? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
We're not we're not super excited about it. We like the prospect of them serving us because it seems like a more sanitary way to do it. But honestly, there's plenty of reasons why they wouldn't do it. Understaffed, it takes a lot of people to man all of these different stations to make sure that they're serving you food. So it's easier for them to just be like, you guys serve yourselves. I think it's a good thing that they're making you wash your hands beforehand.
Yeah, and they have those ones where you just kind of you put your hands in.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's going to be sneeze guards everywhere, just like there always has been. So we might assess the situation when we get there, and if we feel like it's they're doing a good job with all the precautions and stuff, we might be more comfortable. If they're good, we'll be more comfortable to eat at the buffets. But if not, there's always all kinds of other options across the ship where they serve you food just because that's how it works.
Right. So currently, right now. In July, there is no Faster to the Fun, which is something we have always gotten.
Since after the first cruise, we have gotten Faster the Fun. It's been really great for us. You get onto the ship really fast. You get into your rooms really fast. So,
but I understand why. Like, I want to give our stewards and stewardesses, I want to give our room staff enough time to do their job and get it clean, and I'll just be in the pool or having a drink. I don't know. I'm okay with it. Would I like it? Yeah, I'd love to have Faster the Fun and be able to drop my stuff off. But I understand, and that's okay.
And I don't know if they'll ever bring Faster the Fun back. I think they will, but it's kind of implies that the reason that they got rid of it is because they're taking extra time to make sure the rooms are extremely clean. And if they bring Faster the Fun back, it seems like, so you guys are cleaning the rooms less now? It's not as clean as before. So I'm not sure, but
that makes sense. I get it.
We do appreciate Faster the Fun, so we're going to miss it a little bit. But we're on the first boarding group, I think, or boarding group B.
We're like B3, so we're soon.
It's not too bad. Usually, I think Faster the Fun is boarding group A usually.
It's
so
like, I think it's like A3.
Yeah,
like
so we won't be. Bad. It won't be very long after them. We would have gotten on that we're going to get on this time.
Another thing is all of your VIFP, or you're a returning cruiser, and you get a free bottle of water, you get a free pin, you get a free drink, or any of the fun things that they provide you. Those will not be delivered to your stateroom. For instance, what I've heard is your bottle of water. They're going to put a credit on your sell and sign card, and then you can go and get a big bottle of water, and then they'll kind of just equal each other out. For the pins, we have the pins. We love to collect them now. You'll have to go to the photo area and pick it up from there. I assume that when we get on the ship, this information will be ready for us, whether it's in the app or on the piece of paper in our room, that type of thing. But that's a different change to know, so you're not like, where the heck is my stuff? I'm supposed to get all these things. Well, they've changed it.
And it makes sense because, again, they're focusing more on cleaning when they're in between disembarkation for the previous cruise and embarkation for the current cruise that's coming on. They've got to worry about making sure everything's clean, so they're not focusing as much on, we got to make sure we get this pin to this room and this thing to this room. They're just like, screw it, let's all make sure we focus on cleaning, and then they can go get that themselves. Honestly, I think that it should be that way from now on.
Yeah.
Because really, it's just, go pick up the pen yourself. It doesn't need to be hand delivered to your room. It's a nice extra little thing that they used to do, but, times have changed, so.
So we mentioned the Hub app earlier, so make sure you have that downloaded before you get on the ship. That is going to be how you are going to be doing your e-muster drill. That is going to be how you are. So Eric and I are doing your time dining for the first time. That's going to be how you're going to get in line for that. If you want pizza delivered to your room, if you want room service, that's how you're going to do that. They've also mentioned that there are new features. So alongside of the e-muster drill and things like that, there are going to be new features that are going to be rolling out. They had listed a whole bunch, but from what I understand right now, not all of those features are available on the app. But keep an eye out for that. So whenever you get on the ship and you get your airplane mode turned on, connected to their Wi-Fi, make sure you're checking out all the new things in the app. Another new feature that we've noticed on this sailing is when you log into the website before you sail, you can now link other passengers. So let's say our friends are coming with us and we want to make sure that we're sitting together at dinner at our dining, we can link our reservations together. So I think that's a pretty cool thing, because normally what you'd have to do is I'd have to call and be like, hey, yeah, can you add my friend? And then your friend would have to call and be like, yeah, I do want to add her, and then link it that way. We didn't do that this cruise for two reasons. One, we're still kind of like, what happens if my good friend that I know and love, what if they have symptoms and they can't get on the ship, and I'm linked to their reservation somehow? Am I going to be able to cruise?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're also doing your time dining, so that really doesn't matter. We can sit with them if we want to.
We are going on this cruise with two of our friends. We stream on Twitch. Jen and I, we're nerds. I don't know if you could tell with all the nerd stuff behind us. But we stream on Twitch, and one of our mods and her husband are coming with us. So we're actually really excited that this is going to be like the second time we've ever gone on a cruise with have friends with us. So we're really excited about that.
Important thing right now, I don't think that it's necessarily specifically related to cruising at all, but there have been a ton of airplane delays, like a ton. So please give yourself time to get to the port. Get there the day before. Get there 2 days before. Enjoy the port. Just give yourself enough time. The last thing you want to do is to have to stress the morning of, am I going to get there on time? I just want to go on my vacation, and then you get a delay. That's the worst thing. So just make sure you're giving yourself enough time to get to port so that you can just have a relaxful, nice vacation.
So another change that they have made is that in the casino, there's not going to be any cruised organized tournaments. Usually they have tournaments and they have prizes and everything that you can win in these blackjack tournaments or whatever. They're not going to do those. You can plan them yourselves, with your friends or whatever, and have your own little mini ones, but they're not going to be doing any of those at the moment.
Like the slot pools and things like that, they're not organizing any of that
I don't know
at the moment.
Why. I'm not sure exactly what the reason that they're not doing that is, but it's not happening. So if you're, planning on going on the cruise and winning big cruise slot pool, it's, you got to plan your own.
Another change in the casino on the Carnival Vista, they have removed the bar in the middle of the casino, and there are now slot machines there. Drinks for the casino will be coming from the sports bar. So that's going to be a big change for people who are used to just walking to the middle of the casino, grabbing a drink, and continuing to play. So on our sailing on July 10th, 95% of the passengers will be vaccinated. 5% will not be vaccinated. And those 5% will be children under the age of 12 who are not eligible for any of the current vaccines. However, they did have to get approval via Carnival to be on the ship as one of those 5%.
So another thing to note is the crew on the ship has to be 98% vaccinated, but they will still be wearing masks. It's just something that Carnival has mandated for their, extra safety precaution. So I know that a lot of people like to, see faces and be able to see the smiles and all that kind of stuff. But they're still going to be very friendly and personable, I'm sure. But they are going to be wearing masks. For us, honestly, personally, it's reassuring to know that, because it just, having the mask is a great thing, I think.
Going back to the little ones, there will not be currently a Camp Ocean, which is going to be the 11 and under childcare or camp hangout type of things for the little ones. So if you're going on a cruise and you were hoping to drop the kids off and enjoy your day, they're going to be with you enjoying that day. So that's a really important thing to know, that will not be happening currently with the current protocols that are going on.
Unfortunately, passengers who require oxygen or dialysis are not allowed on Carnival cruises until at least next year.
Right.
It is just an extra safety precaution that they're taking. It is unfortunate. It sucks if you have that, the condition and you really wanted to go on a cruise, but it's something that they've implemented. So hopefully next year we'll be able to be past that, and you'll be able to, be on the open seas again. So hang in there.
We did briefly mention the e-muster drill. The way that it is going to work is when you get on the ship, you are asked to go to your muster station. So on your Sell and Sign card, as well as in your hub app, it will tell you where that is. And I'm sure you can always just ask somebody to, like, hey, how do I get to this station? But they're going to go through a demonstration on how to put on a jacket. And so that you're also like, hey, you know where it is if you need to get here. And after that, you will then need to watch a video either on your app or in your room. And I believe it is done by the Mr. Shaquille O'Neal. Is he the...
Oh, yeah.
He is
their spokesperson.
He is the spokesperson. He's the chief of fun or something like that. Chief of fun. So that's going to be important. That is very different. I'm sure that there's going to be stuff all over the place telling you to do that, because you do have to get it done before they can leave.
So it's probably a good idea, and it's probably what we're going to do, is right when we get onto the ship, we are going to find that muster station. We're going to do that, and then honestly, we're probably going to go sit down somewhere, get some food, and watch it on the phone, right, on the app. It seems like the easiest way to do it, and we'll probably have all of that done before we can even get into our rooms. So
yeah, we probably will.
Yeah, it's a good idea. We just want to knock it out right away. We've heard from people who are on the cruise right now that it was great, and people hoping that it stays like that from now on. because you're still getting the same amount of information. It's just not everyone having to stand next to each other, crowded,
sweating,
while doing this.
Because a lot of them were out. A lot of them are outside.
A lot of them are outside. Yeah. So this is a good change. I like it.
So a few things to mention that we are just kind of not sure about. Health questionnaires and daily temps. We've seen other cruise lines doing this type of thing. So, they say that they're doing contact tracing for dining and activities. So how will that be done? Will there actually be questionnaires and daily temps? I'm not sure. I haven't seen that on Carnival, but they did mention in their information on their website that it was going to be done. So I'm very interested to see how that's going to work. So like we mentioned at the beginning, this information is as of today, July 5th. We're sailing in 5 days on the 10th. The conditional sell order that the CDC has put out is up on July 18th. Not sure at the moment if it will be renewed or if it will drop off, but that's something just to keep in mind, that these right now probably will be good for July, maybe August, but things obviously can change any day.
We want to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel because we are going to be doing a lot of vlogs, a lot of information. Also, if you like video games and all that other kind of stuff, cosplay, we've got that on this channel too. It's a plethora of things. So make sure you are subscribed and like this video and comment and everything. We want to know what you think about everything that is happening with cruising and the future of cruising.
And tell us, are you going on a cruise? Do you have a cruise booked, planned? Tell us in the comments.
Are you going on our cruise?
I want to know. Are you coming with us?
That's cool.
Say hello. I want to meet you. Make sure you stay connected to our Instagram and TikTok. I'll put all the links down below. You know where all those things are at. We're going to be doing Instagram stories. We're going to be doing TikToks on the ship, so you won't want to miss all that fun.
For sure. And also on Saturday during our sail away at 3 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be doing a TikTok live. We're going to be hanging out on the deck, chatting with you guys. So if you guys want to chat with us before we take off, ask us questions about things, or just, hang out, we will be there 3 p.m. Don't miss that. And then also we're doing a YouTube live. We are going to attempt to do a YouTube live, I should say.
The quality is probably not going to be great, so you'll have to bear with us. But we just want to reconnect.
So Wednesday, July 14th, is going to be our YouTube live at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. So if you guys want to come and join us then, you can again ask us questions, hang out. We'll do our best because the internet, as we've seen from people who are on the cruise right now, the internet's very spotty. The quality might not be the best, but you'll still be able to hear us and chat with us hopefully for most of the time. One more thing, we stream on Twitch. It is our main thing that we do, so please go follow us on Twitch if you like video games, especially World of Warcraft. We play a lot of that, Final Fantasy. So follow us on Twitch. We are partnered Twitch streamers. We have a great time over there. And of course, like Jen said, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you're following this channel, sub, all that stuff. We appreciate you. Yeah. We will see you guys on the high seas. Everybody have a fantastic, fantastic time until we see you again. Bye.
Bye.